Hi everybody, it's time for our lunch break musings for the day. Basically what I was asking the cards is, what is the deal with Ghislaine Maxwell now that they've moved her to a minimum security prison in Texas and have petitioned the court for making her available for work relief. So in other words, she can leave prison to work. Now, what is she going to do as work? The only work she's ever done is lie and groom to young girls to hook them up with pedophiles. So what, they're going to let her go back to work doing that there in Texas? I mean, really? So, I decided, let's draw some cards on this and see what they say. First card up, Nine of Pentacles. Again, I think I've gotten that every day this week. Of course, we're talking about, the fruits of labor, your rewards, living in luxury, financial independence. This is her lifestyle. This is what she has always known, pretty much. I mean, she came from money, even though her father was also a cheat and a crook, which explains why she wound up hooking up with cheats and crooks. You go with what you're familiar with, right? Next card up, we got the Six of Wands reversed. Now, the Six of Wands reversed, we're looking at egotism, lack of confidence, lack of recognition, unpopular, discredited, private achievement. I don't know what kind of private achievement she has, except maybe getting moved to a minimum security prison. But just looking at this makes me think the cards are just describing Ghislaine for us. Egotism, a lack of confidence. I'm sure she has a lack of some confidence at this point because she's been sitting in a prison cell for the last 3 years. Lack of recognition. People don't know who she is. She doesn't even look like what she looked like before because she hasn't had access to all of the joys of having money by having, facelifts and professional makeup and hair done and all that stuff. She's been sitting in a freaking prison. That's what she's been doing, and she looks like it. Unpopular, discredited. Yeah, that's her. I mean, I still have a hard time wrapping my brain around the fact that the Republican Party is going out of its way to protect and enable a pedophile ring that was stealing young girls, grooming them to provide sexual favors to men old enough to be their fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, and many times against their will. Next up, we go to here comes another one of our regulars, King of Pentacles, but this time it's reversed. So, King of Pentacles reversed, we're talking greed, indulgence, material loss, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, financially inept. That's dumpy. This card reversed that's dumpy through and through. Every single keyword there describes this man. He's the worst of the worst. What can I say? For entertainment purposes only, YouTube. What do I know? I'm just reading cards, right? And from there, I got Judgment reversed. Got a lot of reversals today. Self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, inner critic, self-loathing, punishment, destruction, ignoring the call. I I think this is the Republican Party. This is what fits them right now. Self-doubt. They're all very much afraid that they're going to get found out and that their Lord and Savior, Dumpy Pants, is going to be found guilty and convicted. It's a self-loathing of a sense that fits, because they hate themselves so much and what they have had to make compromises for. Now they have they're wanting to punish anyone and everyone around them who points out the fact that they're enabling and protecting a pedophile ring. Just saying. Then from there we got the Hierophant. Now that we're talking about, traditions, religion, traditions in society, societal rules, social approval, conformity. That's what the GOP is looking for. They are looking for that societal approval. They're looking to get out from under these horrific charges. The more facts that come out, the more scared they become. And so, yeah, they're going to try to figure out, how do we get around the law? How do we get around religion? That's what gets me, is how many religious figures still follow him. It's like, how can you follow Jesus or whoever your God is, and support this man and his cronies? I don't understand it, because everything they are is everything Jesus talks against. Explain that to me. I don't understand it. Next up, we got the King of Cups, also reversed. So we're looking at bad advice, emotional manipulation. Yeah, buddy. Moodiness. Focusing in on their inner feelings. How are they feeling? They are sad. They are upset. They are scared because their perfect little world of what they think everyone should think of them as, this facade that they have built around themselves, is tumbling down rather quickly as more and more facts are out there. Now, legacy news, mainstream news, whatever the hell you want to call it, they have all been bought and sold to the anchor by these right-wing Christian nationalist, egotistical, narcissistic men. And so you're not getting the real news on the news anymore. You're getting different versions of Fox News is what you're getting. And so until the press is made to be held accountable for their lack of reporting facts, they're just going to keep sugarcoating everything. They're just going to keep gaslighting us, making people think that, oh, well, Ghislaine was, she was a victim. Jeffrey had her so snowed in, and Trump had her afraid because of his power. And she was a victim. She just did what she had to do to survive. Bull fucking shit. Pardon my French, but oh my God, that infuriates me. This woman is just as evil, just as immoral, just as unethical as Jeffrey Epstein was and as Dumpy Pants is. She has no remorse. She has no sense of guilt. And she didn't just find and groom these young ladies for these men, she used them as well. So there's trying to just put this in words that I can say on YouTube and not get kicked off. It's the fraudulent actions of the GOP, the grand old pedophiles. That's what that means. It's the fact that the GOP has sold out lock, stock, and barrel to this evil man and his cronies. I feel sorry for the victims, the real victims, the young ladies and young men in some cases as well, that were, got an ant crawling on me, that really is so discouraging, I guess would be a good way to put it. Because it just seems like they keep getting away with it. They keep getting away with it. And the more and more facts that get put out there, the more and more truth that keeps coming out, the more they get away with. To the point that people are like, what the hell? I mean, what's going on? How are they able to do this? And of course, we have a Supreme Court that's been bought and have become prostitutes for the money people. And they're going to do whatever they're told to do. They're not following the laws. They're not interpreting the laws. They're doing what they've been told to do, what they've been bought and paid for to do. That's called prostitution. Look it up. So I'm hoping that at some point here, more people, and it's going to take more people, are going to wake up and say, WTF is going on? Why is it you're rounding up and throwing people in jail or in concentration camps because they have brown skin and Hispanic name, who are hard workers, contributors to society, they have families, they take care of their families, but oh no, we got to get rid of them. And meanwhile, we got the pedophiles on the loose and they're running the show. And we're supposed to be, oh yeah, that's okay. It's not okay, y'all. It's not. All right, this is turning into a rant, so I'm going to stop here. I'm getting a headache. Y'all have a great afternoon. Don't let it get to you. We are going to get through this. It is going to get better. Not by 2 o'clock tomorrow, but it's going to get better. I'll be back on tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time with Marina and Judy for Golden Girls Coffee Clatch. I don't know if Cleo will be able to join us or not. We hope so. We'll see. And tomorrow afternoon, Friday afternoon, I am hosting a newer reader that I just came across named Diane G. And she's going to be on. And that's it. I think it's 4 o'clock Central Friday afternoon. So I'm looking forward to that. She seems like a really, really nice young lady. And I like the way she reads. And so we'll kind of go from there, see what happens next. And Saturday, Sun Psychic Jean will be paying a visit to the swamp. And we'll be doing some readings. That's fun. I love reading with Jean. She's amazing, amazing, amazing. And then the slumber party Saturday night, which Ramon will be with me. So that's always fun. I love Ramon to death. He is such a sweetheart. All right, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And y'all have a great afternoon. We'll talk later. Okay, bye for now.